Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Do you want? Sure.
I just want to say something that before we go too far astray, this was omitted, and I think it is important. People have to get credit for what they do. When the Chino burned down, and it was burned down, and they were giving benefits, they were doing benefits to raise money for the Chino, in addition to the benefits that were being raised for the money to reopen the Chino, to fix it up so to reopen, Ellen Stewart at La Mama gave Joe the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, to continue doing the Chino shows at La Mama. Now, if that wasn't a magnanimous gesture, I don't know what was, and it should be recorded. Ellen Stewart.
I add something to that if I could.
I would like to say something.
Go ahead.
Jerry Tomer, for the Just Some Poets, made that name off of Broadway. And I think it was truly assembled for us. For me, I still consider La Mama off of Broadway. We don't have a high ticket, which is a hardship. Our ticket is $15, $20 maximum. We're 43 years old. We have never charged anybody to come into our theater. You come to La Mama, you get the theater free, you get the lights free, you get the sound free, you get the press free, and you get 50% of the box office. In all of these years of funding, we don't receive $1 to produce anything, with an exception. The National Endowment gives us a small grant to do the Great Jones Company in one piece, one time a year. So, as it was in the beginning, it is now. If you come to La Mama, it's a hardship for you, and it's a hardship for us. And I think we're very much off of Broadway. For La Mama, we simply haven't changed anything. We're doing what we did in the beginning, and I hope that this will always be. When you speak about the theaters, you say for 76 seats, and you have to pay to be there. I think you need to think how you can find some place that you don't have to do that. Some of you might remember that in the beginning we didn't have any place to rehearse, but that we rehearsed at night on any subway station that was closed at 5 o'clock, and then trains would go and they would stop and start running again at 5 o'clock, and we had that luxury time to rehearse on the platform. I think theater and what we are doing and our spirit and the young people that do exist, the young people who are working, who are doing beautiful things. But what has to happen, maybe it is in the minds of some of the dinosaurs that you have to have a lot of resource. There must be money. There must be a special kind of place to play. There must be special, it must. If the dinosaurs, if we could offer anything, is to try in our spirit and how we think and how we can encourage a young person, how they can do when they don't have anything to do with, but wanting to do it. And I think that's our task. I really do. I think it's our task. We still can go in the streets and pick up things. We still do. We just did, we brought back America Hurrah, which is called Motel, which was done in 1964. We found our props on the streets. And we hand dyed them. And we did some bathtub dye. Please, there should be a handbook, something like that. Because the young people have no idea how even to stretch the imagination, how to do without doing, with nothing to do with. I just would like to say that. And I think Off-Off Broadway is right here. Thank you.
Right on.
I think we need to go back to the issue of artists being inspired by their own aesthetic